Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A shirtless. Alex groggily answers his phone to Stephanie after waking up on his couch. She is simply checking in on him following his encounter with the contaminated cupcake. He claims he has someone there to look after him once his fever broke. Joy looks up from her phone as he looks at her. When Stephanie finds out that Joy is present, she becomes tense but still cheerful and friendly. After they hang up, she looks at his phone number on her phone till Philip comes over. A shirtless Alex uses his phone while sitting upright on his couch. He looks at Joy, who has a flat belly and is wearing a half shirt. Johnny tosses and turns in bed, his forehead glistening with sweat. Chanel sits next him and brings in a platter of food. "No, Joy," mumbles a sleepy Johnny. "This is not what we should do." Chanel's expression contorts in bewilderment. Chanel asks him what he and Joy shouldn't be doing when he wakes up. Kristen complains in the square because Brady told Ava about their relationship. She comforts Xander by texting Brady, who is in the hospital. Brady believes she wants to meet to discuss Sarah's progress. Sarah tells Maggie that she felt the water bottle drop on her leg while she was in the hospital. The serum is doing its job. Sarah cries. She eagerly anticipates returning to work after taking Victoria to the park. Maggie leaves them to celebrate Xander's return. Sarah can feel Xander kissing and squeezing her legs. As she expresses her happiness for him as well as for herself, Sarah wipes away her tears. He declares, "You are everything to me." Since the serum isn't helping Sarah, Kristen believes Brady doesn't want to get back together in the square. Brady receives a call from Maggie as she maintains that it is authentic. The news about Sarah makes him very happy. Maggie thanks Brady for persuading Kristen to administer the serum to Sarah. Kristen tells him how happy she is for Sarah and gives him credit for making it happen when he hangs up. She also questions whether he's prepared to give them another try at this point. Philip embraces Stephanie in the pub and sits at her table with her. He wonders whether everything is all right and observes that she has changed her hair 6 times since she last saw him. She informs him about body and soul's problems, including the contaminated cupcakes his cousin Alex consumed. She dated Alex, Philip remembers. Their relationship is best left as friends and co-workers, she tells him. Then she inquires about his pursuit of Titan. In order to look good both in and out of court while pursuing Titan, Philip wants to work with her public relations business. "Definitely not," she responds. Johnny tells Chanel a falsehood in their bedroom, claiming that he must have been dreaming about Joy's acting decisions, which he disapproved of on set. It must indicate that he is too busy working to be daydreaming about his actors. She gives a grimace. Chanel later informs Johnny that contaminated cupcakes caused him and other people to become ill. Although she tells him he will live, Sweet Bits might not enjoy the same fate. He advises going to find out if her bakery produced the cupcakes. A shirtless Johnny seems thoughtful as he sits up in bed. Another physician attests to Sarah's recovery of sensation in her legs since Kayla is undergoing surgery. Sarah tells Xander she wants to try walking when he leaves her room to arrange additional tests. For Rachel's sake, Brady tells Kristen in the square that he wants to be friends and co-parents with her. Kristen shivers. Is he aware of everything she sacrificed for him? She claims that he made fun of her and laughed about it with Ava. She is aware that the idea of having sex with her makes him drool. Brady disputes everything, even his desire in Ava. Invoking Rachel as she begs him to give them another opportunity, Kristen wavers between desperation and rage. Brady is confident that their daughter is resilient and will be all right. Rachel will be all right, according to Kristen. Because I'm with her. Brady, sensing her subliminal threat, exhorts Kristen to keep them together because doing so will harm Rachel just as much as it does him. Kristen reiterates Brady's statement that she is unable to promise anything. Maggie goes back to Sarah's room because her daughter is adamant about trying to walk at this moment. Sarah begs Xander, who is worried, to give her a chance. In order to avoid jeopardizing her recuperation, Maggie takes Xander's side. Xander makes Sarah swear to wait for the doctors and take a nap while Maggie goes to phone Bonnie. She pushes the blankets off her legs as soon as Xander leaves, despite her grudging promise. Stephanie explains in the pub that because Philip and she were formerly engaged, she will not accept him as a client. He begs her to comply, insisting that it's just business-related. Johnny thinks he can't continue to lie to his wife while he's by himself in bed. In Alex's apartment, a shirtless Alex and a dressed Joy lean across the table toward one another. Joy arrives at Alex's house because he believes she has made friends with Johnny and Chanel. She acknowledges that because she cheated on her husband, she is unworthy of Chanel's companionship. Perplexed, Alex asks for more information. Joy describes seeing Johnny at the pub, who mistakenly believed Chanel had cheated on him. Chanel knocks on the door and she implores Alex to keep quiet. Sarah uses a cane to shuffle to the hospital lobby while Xander and Maggie pray that she will be able to walk again. It appears that your prayers have been heard. As Xander embraces his wife, Maggie breaks out in tears. In case the headline and the pink and green accents in the image above didn't tell you, Wicked has essentially taken over the world at this point. Everybody has been engrossed in the Broadway musical turned movie, which is everywhere. Even though it could be a little exaggerated, that isn't far from the reality. It's as if the Days of Our Lives cast had a Wicked fever. A video of the cast on Instagram attempting to mimic some of the vocal performances from the musical's well-known tune, Defying Gravity, was shared by the production. Additionally, it is evident that the cast includes singers. However, the Day Players band informed us of it. And for those who aren't vocalists per se, let's just say there are a lot of talented people on the cast. God bless him, says Paul Telfer, Xander, who begins by riding in on a mop, "Hey, it worked in Hocus Pocus," and shouting at his heart before taking off. Additionally, we have little doubt that he is familiar with the musical Wicked because his wife, Carmen Cusack, played Elphaba in several Wicked productions across the US and in Australia. We're off and running after that. To be honest, it's difficult to choose the highlights. Annalyn McCord, Kat, closes out the performance with a pretty dang fantastic note or three. Dan Furigal, EJ, takes two equally hilarious jabs at the vocals, and Jean-Paul Lavoisier, Philip, seems almost scared. But that's only a small portion of what our dear Salem people provide us. See who tried their hand at performing by watching the entire video below. It appears that they have warmed up their vocal cords enough for the movie. Does anyone else have plans to attend Wicked this weekend? We'll let you decide whether you want to participate in the signing or just watch the movie. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.